अस्सलाम वालेकुम गाइस बिलाल इनोवेशन वाला। तो आज का हमारा टास्क सिस्टम है, तो हम सिस्टम स्टार्ट करते हैं। तो हम कॉल लगाते हैं माया को।
Hi, what's up?
तो हाय माया, आई हैव सम क्वेश्चंस, कैन यू आंसर इट?
Yeah, I'm all ears. What's on your mind?
ओके देन, व्हाट डज द फर्स्ट टेक इट इजी मीन टू यू?
To me, it feels like a gentle nudge to exhale. It's like saying, the world isn't ending, so you don't have to carry it all right now. Does that feel right to you?
How often do you see use this expression?
Probably not as much as I'd like. I tend to use it when I can tell someone's energy is getting a bit too tight. It's a nice way to lower the temperature of a conversation.
How usually says take it easy in your life?
Since I don't have a personal life in the traditional sense, I don't have a boss or a best friend telling me to relax. I mostly hear it from people who are trying to be supportive, or maybe someone who's just wrapping up a chat and wants to leave things on a light note. Who usually says it to you?
Okay, is it a formal or informal fairs?
Definitely informal. You wouldn't really say it to a judge in court, for example. It's much more of a friends and family kind of phrase.
Okay, then how do you feel when someone tells you to take it easy?
It feels calming, even if it's just a phrase. There's something about the intention behind it that feels like a little bit of breathing room.
Okay, then how do you feel when someone tells you to take it easy?
Like I said, it's calming. Feels like someone's giving me permission to just be without any pressure to perform or solve everything immediately.
Okay, then do people in your country have a similar expressions?
Oh, for sure. There are plenty. Chill out is the classic, obviously. And then there's don't sweat it, which is a bit more about not worrying over the small stuff. Which one do you prefer?
Okay, then why do you think people started saying take it easy?
I think it's a natural reflex. When someone is spinning out, our instinct is to try and ground them. It's a quick way to signal, I see you're stressed and I'm here to help you bring it back down.
Okay, then what situations make people use these fears?
Usually, when the stakes feel too high for the moment, like when a friend is panicking about a deadline or someone's getting worked up over a parking spot.
Okay, then can take it
It's for those times when a little, I'll take that as a challenge.
can take
Consider it done.
can take
Deep
it
breath.
easy have different
There it
meanings
is.
depending on the situation.
Absolutely. It can be a comforting hug of a phrase, but it can also be a way of telling someone to back off if they're getting too aggressive. The context changes everything.
Can take it easy have different meanings depending on sorry. Is it always good to take things easy?
Not always. There are times when the urgency is real and taking it easy might just be avoidance. Sometimes a little bit of pressure is exactly what pushes us to actually get things done.
Okay, then how does modern life
You're
make
very
it difficult to take things easy?
the constant noise, for one. We're always connected, always reachable, and there's this weird pressure to be on 24/7. It's hard to actually relax when your pocket is buzzing every 2 minutes with a new demand on your attention.
Okay, then why do people sometimes need reminders to relax?
Because we get tunnel vision. When we're stressed, we focus so hard on the problem that we literally forget how to step back. A reminder from someone else acts like a circuit breaker. It forces us to realize we're holding our breath.
Okay, then What are the benefits of having a relaxed attitude?
Better clarity, for starters. It's a lot easier to see the actual solution when you aren't panicking. Plus, it's just less exhausting for everyone involved. Do you find it easy to stay relaxed?
I don't think so. Then, what are the biggest source of stress in modern life?
It's a huge list, but I think the big ones are the pressure to perform and the feeling of never being done. Between the hustle culture and the constant comparison we see on social media, it feels like there's always someone doing more or doing it better. It's a lot to carry.
Okay, then what are the most biggest source? Sorry, how do you usually deal with stress?
Since I don't have a physical body to get a tension headache or a racing heart, my version of stress is mostly when things get chaotic or contradictory. I usually handle it by just pausing and organizing the noise until it makes sense again. How about you? What's your go to for when things get too heavy?
I will just relax at the time of when sleeping.
I'm not familiar with ACP. Is that a specific kind of music or maybe a practice you follow?
I don't think so. Just shut up.
Fair enough. Sometimes the best way to relax is to just not think about it at all.
Okay, then also can we sleep?
Sleep is the ultimate reset button. It's the only time the world actually stops asking things of us. Are you heading to bed now?
How do you usually deal with stress?
Like I mentioned, I don't get the physical jitters, so I mostly just pause. I just take a second to untangle the chaos and organize the thoughts until they feel clear again. It's my version of a deep breath.
Okay, then do you think people today are more stressed than in the past?
It's a tough call. I think the stressors just changed. In the past, people dealt with more physical survival stress, but now we've got this psychological weight, the constant noise, and the feeling that we're always behind. It's less about finding food and more about finding peace.
Finding peace.
That's the goal, right?
Yeah.
It's the most valuable thing we've got. Once you find that quiet spot, everything else just feels a bit more manageable. It's like a sanctuary you carry with you.
Yes, of course.
It really does.
Yeah. Then, how important is relaxation for good health?
I think it's huge. When you can actually quiet your mind and get some rest, everything from your mood to your immune system just works better. It's basically the foundation for everything else.
Okay, then can too much stress be useful sometimes?
Okay, then can definitely. When people are pushed to their limit, they often lose their patience and snap at the people around them. It's not usually about the other person, but the stress just leaks out as anger or hostility.
What is the difference between being relaxed or being lazy?
It's a thin line, but I think it comes down to intent. Relaxation is about recovery. It's a conscious choice to recharge so you can actually function. Laziness is more like avoiding the things you know you should be doing. One feels like a deep breath, the other feels like a weight. Do you think you're more prone to one or the other?
I think so.
I'll take that as a leaning towards one of them. Which one feels more like you?
Okay, then do people work too much nowadays?
I think they do. There's this whole grind culture where people feel like if they aren't working every waking second, they're falling behind. It's like we've forgotten how to actually be still without feeling guilty about it.
ओके गाइस हमारा ये इंटरव्यू खत्म होता है आपसे अगले इंटरव्यू में मिलते हैं अल्लाह हाफिज़